Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. Glad to come your way again today. Today I want to show you another strategy, winning strategy that you can actually use to trade. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so right now and like my video in order for you to be notified anytime I post another strategy. All right, let's move on to today's strategy. On this, as you can see on my screen, I have two indicators, MA on the main chart and MACD below. The indicator window is called a MACD flat dictator, market dictator. Let me enlarge it a bit. Now once you see this particular, let me explain how this is being used before we move on. Now between these two yellow lines, it means that the market is flat, is sideways, not going anywhere, and it is not advisable for you to actually take a trade until it breaks above. As we have it here, it breaks above, that is for a buy, and below the yellow line is sell for sell signal. So this is how we actually use it. And on the main chart, I have a moving average 80. I will show you the setting after I explain how to use this particular strategy. Now this is how I use it. Number one, you have to go to 15-minute time frame to check the direction of the trend, either for the day or at that moment that you are checking. Just go to 15-minute time frame to check. Let's move over and check other pairs. This is US 30, this is Nasdaq, US Tech, this is US 500. We have gold here. We have different pairs, a card, different pairs, as you can see. So you can actually check them out. So let me explain how to use this particular strategy. Now for instance, right now let me use Nasdaq or US Tech for example. Now at this particular point, we have the market, actually the candle breaks above this white moving average 80, as you can see at this point. So I'm going to demarcate it. What we do, you demarcate it at this point, and it breaks and it closes above it. So we have it at this particular point. So after you demarcated it, just move down to 1 minute time frame to actually scalp in the direction of this particular 15-minute time frame. Now we move to 1 minute time frame. So let's go back a bit to actually see where we have this break. So let's go back right now. This is where we have it, the demarcation in 15 minutes. This is where we have it. Yes, it. So the only trade we'll be taking on this particular time frame is going to be only buy direction. So because we've established that the trend is actually up. So if you want to follow this trend, you can still follow it for a quick pips. And the next time you wait, once it break below this again, you are not going to take any trade again. You wait for it to break above, and here we have it again. It breaks above the moving average 80 also, and then we have a buy. And at this point too, this is above the flat zone. The two yellow line are actually flat zone, so this is above the flat zone for a buy. So we can keep on entering as it breaks above, and we have this above this flat line we can keep on entering another buy. Here's another buy signal at this particular point. Here's another one, it breaks above, and this is above. So you move on and keep on taking trade in the direction of 15 minutes. And here is another one, it breaks above. It's another one, we have this already, another break above, another break above the 80 line, and that is how you trade this particular strategy. Now let's go back to gold. Let's move on to gold and check another pair. So at this particular point, for gold, we have a buy signal here. It breaks and close above the 80 moving average, and here is it. Now let's move to 1 minute again to actually check where our demarcation is, so that we know where to trade. Now this is a good point to actually enter for a buy. At this point, the MACD flat dictator is above the flat zone, and then we have a buy signal here. We have another one to add to your trend, to your trade. Here's another one. We have another one here, it's above. We have another one here, it's above. So we have a lot of opportunity to actually take this particular trade. And here is another one again for a buy above. At this particular point, you take more trade. Here is another one again. It's actually good for scalping, and this is how you use this particular strategy. It's very simple, and anyone can actually use it. Just make sure you follow the trend. Follow the trend. You will not trade against the trend, you only trade in the direction of 15 minute time frame. Now let me go over how do I actually set up this particular strategy. Now let me delete the moving average so that we can start all over again. So we have this MACD. I will send the you can chat me up, or I will drop the download link for actually to get this particular indicator. But make sure you follow how I'm going to create, or how I'm going to attach this particular moving average. So I might likely change the color. We have moving average, but it's just because I've been using it before, that's why you have it here. But if not, just go to trend, then moving average. So I'm going to use moving average 80, and that's what we actually use. The color, and this, let me change this one to red. That'll be easy for you. Then MA method, exponential apply to low, and color and style red, that's the color, and we have it. Then the second one, we are going to apply it also, moving average, still the same value. This time around, apply to I, and the color, I've changed this to white. Now we have the moving averages on my chart, as I've explained before. So this is how to actually trade this particular strategy. It is very, very simple. You don't have to have a complex strategy before you make money. Just make sure you follow the simple strategy, and let me go over it again one more time very quickly. Number one, just check 15 minutes. When this break above or below is sell, above is actually for a buy. So when it breaks above the white MA80 at this particular point. So you now go back to 1 minute and only trade in the direction of the 15-minute time frame. And here is where we have the signal, and here we have it, and it keep on. So you keep on taking a buy signal. Here at this point, we have a break here. We have another break here. We have another break here, and there. So at this particular point, you may not trade because this is a flat zone until it breaks above again. So we have another one here, another one. So you can keep on adding to your lot, to your running trade if you've not closed the previous one. So in the break below, we are not going to take that particular trade, because that is not the direction on the 15-minute time frame. So we are only trading in the direction of 15-minute time frame. So this is how to use this particular strategy. Just make sure you follow it and you are going to actually make money trading this particular strategy. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.